Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right.
All right, we are live. Yep, we are live. Kicking off the first match, we have Demon Storm and Chris Jr. 30. This match will actually determine the sixth man that's going to be in the Elimination Chamber and in the qualifying match to see who starts first and who starts last later in the evening tonight. So one of these guys is going to be pulling double duty tonight. Going to be a little rough for them, but that's what happens when you're on the bottom of the pile, I guess, right?
That's why you have to win your matches. It's important to win your matches.
Absolutely. So without further ado,
Whoever wins this match is at a severe disadvantage because he'll be exhausted by the time the Elimination Chamber happens.
Yep, absolutely. Very true. So without further ado, we'll start our first match. Demon Storm versus Chris Jr. 30. You remember a couple weeks back, Demon Storm had a match that lasted all of about, 30 seconds, if that? So I'm sure we're hoping for another match like that tonight, so he can stay rested for later on and for next week's Elimination and our pay-per-view Overcooked.
If Chris Jr.'s first match with the company was anything to go by, remember him and Nocturne had that match that went forever. And that even though Noct got the victory, he was out in like 30 seconds in his second match because he was just so beat up.
Yeah, very good point.
So let's hope for either of these guys that this match is short.
Right?
Yeah, these guys need to be looking to finish this match early, knowing what they got ahead of them, whether or not.
Mm-hmm.
At least the six-man match later on tonight is one pin and done to try and keep everyone a little bit rested for the Elimination Chamber match next week, but I'm sure that the superstars will have something to say about that.
Hello, Jenny.
Oh, hello, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. Comes Demon Storm. Last week he took one on the chin. Today they became king.
Absolutely. If he wouldn't have lost last week, we wouldn't even be in this match tonight because he would have just automatically qualified as the sixth man. But since he lost, it got him into this tiebreaker match with Chris Jr.
I'm gonna say this guy's got a great entrance jacket.
Yes, that jacket is great.
That jacket doesn't translate to win stuff.
That it doesn't.
Ooh, Kathleen is working downstairs.
Yep.
She's in trouble, I can tell.
The entrances are always exciting to see, fun to watch.
I love that we get to see everyone love that. The fact that you're now doing this through the computer and get to hear the music, it's so much better.
Yep, absolutely. No cutting out music. And I found out when I posted them onto YouTube, it's not actual copyright infringement. So they're going to leave the music for me. And they may actually put up an ad for the like iTunes music, so someone could go and buy the music they're hearing, and that would directly go to the, of course, composer of the song. So that was something interesting I found out when I uploaded these episodes to my YouTube channel. I was expecting it might get muted, and then I was going to have to come up with some different plan, but that wasn't the case.
It's always a good thing.
Yep.
I'll take an ad over muted at any time.
Right?
Big match for both these guys tonight. And an even bigger match at the end of the night with both of these six-pack challenge matches.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how those matches shake out at the end of the night tonight. It's going to be exciting.
There's a lot going on tonight.
There is a lot going on tonight. Hope we can squeeze it all in 2 hours.
I think it's the biggest card that we've had on the show.
Oh, absolutely. And our first match is underway.
For that first night when we had 46 matches, so we refused to let Chris not do the women's title tournament.
Oh, that's true. There was quite a few matches in the tournament. That was almost a 4-hour event that night. I didn't mind at
Chris
all.
Jr. Right hand.
Ooh.
Top again. Top wrist lock. Nice first right there.
And he rolls out of that, toss to the ground. Oh, backbreaker. Ooh. And both of these guys are looking to just get this done quick. Absolutely, they do.
Storm working over the arm right now. I don't know. Conversion to the backdrop. Cover early.
And Chris Jr.'s got about 75-pound advantage over Demon Storm here in this match.
Chris Jr. Flapjack. He understands how urgent it is. He takes big moves early to get rid of this guy.
Hey, he's not backing down.
Oh, nice DDT.
Wow. Oh, he's setting up for something? What are we going to see here? A choke slam. Oh!
Chokes. Oh,
Choke slam
choke
backbreaker.
slam into backbreaker. Not going to be enough. No.
Demon Storm's not ready to give up yet.
Kathleen, who is this we hear echoing?
Echo on what? The game? A voice? Like me, Shame, Raven? Who? Who? Couldn't resist. And Jenny, do you hear the echo also?
Ah, dear.
Demon Storm now looks like he's taking control. Arms whip in again.
Oh, they look like maybe a Superman punch, huh?
I don't know what he's going for right there.
Whatever it was, knocked Chris Jr. on his ass, so it worked.
Jenny and Kathleen both say that it's me and Shane that are echoing,
All right.
not so much Chris.
Okay. Easy fix.
Does that now?
All right. Well, hopefully that right there took care of it. So.
Chris Jr. stop posturing to the fans and get on Storm.
Yeah, especially in a match where they need to get done quick. You can't be showboating.
Look, everyone, it's Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. Welcome to
What's
the
going on,
stream.
buddy?
Thank you for hosting, Tyler.
Jules has arrived as well.
Jules, hello. Oh, and Chris
Hey,
got
Jules.
tossed outside. Thank you for hosting, Raven.
Anytime.
Oh, off those brick stairs. Oh no. Doesn't watch what he's doing. It's going to be a double count out.
Yes, Tyler, this is Demon Storm and Chris Jr.
Hello, Elsie. Welcome.
Hello, Elsie.
Elsie.
First match underway here. This is a tiebreaker match to determine who gets into the Elimination Chamber at the pay-per-view Overcooked next week.
Chris with a nice reversal right there. Another DDT. And he might have split Storm open on that one.
Oh, but he kicks
No,
out.
kicked out
again.
2.5. Oh, big guy, big man on top rope. What's he gonna do up there? Oh, Storm got the knees up.
Doesn't seem to phase Chris Jr. though.
Didn't phase him at all. No sold it. It's gotta be all.
Oh,
No, he kicked out.
2 3/4.
Tyler wants to know, Chris, how desperate is Chris Jr. to get into the Elimination Chamber?
He told me he wanted to get that belt from the beginning, and he was very upset that he was injured and unable to participate in the tournament. So he is coming back with a vengeance to take that belt from David King at the Elimination Chamber.
He's proving that right now.
Wow. Deadlift gorilla press slam.
That's got to be it.
Demon Storm is in a load of trouble. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
This guy's resilient, if nothing else.
Very resilient. It's gotta be it. Has to be it. 2,
Wow.
3, there it is.
All
Chris
right.
Jr. advances to the Elimination Chamber.
Now we have to know, how much did that take out of Chris Jr. Is he going to make it through the six-pack challenge tonight?
The six-pack challenge is so important for both the winner and the loser of that match. So hopefully for him, he didn't take that much out of himself in this match.
All right, time will definitely tell on that one. We'll see how bad that is later tonight. And since I forgot my manners, everyone, I want to thank my partner in crime and co-commentator, Shane Wrangler, for helping us out again here this week, and our special guest commentator, Raven. Thank you guys for joining and helping me out tonight. It's much appreciated.
Absolutely, buddy.
Kathleen says that Kat was hoping for Chris Jr. to pull off that win there. Hey, Elsie.
So our next matchup, Ravenstorm versus Violet Reed, is another match where we have a tiebreaker that we need to settle between those two to see who gets into the Elimination Chamber. And who also gets into that match later on tonight to determine position in the Elimination Chamber. Nope, I messed that up. All right, here goes our second tiebreaker match of the night.
Tyler says that tiebreakers seem to be a reoccurring theme amongst the sweet potatoes.
It's very true.
Jenny assures him it's because we are all way too on.
Yeah, absolutely.
This should be a really good matchup right here. Violet Reed seems like when she puts it all together, it might be the toughest competitor in the women's division. But here recently, especially last week, she kind of faltered a little bit. It was a little bit of an upset when she lost her sister.
Yeah, absolutely. And last week, if she would have won again, we wouldn't be here on this tiebreaker match. But
it's hard to say. It's hard to say who would have been in here in the tiebreaker match.
Yep. Definitely anyone's match out of these two. It's very tough to call. We've seen a lot of good out of both of these competitors.
And Ravenstorm is very tough herself, and I'm actually surprised she's in this match.
I think her rivalry with Valerie may have affected her a little bit and cost her a couple of matches.
Yeah, I think Valerie knocked her down a couple of spots last week.
I do feel like she was a little distracted with her Valerie feud.
Yeah, from what I understand, after the Overcooked, that original set of rivalries that have been going ever since the tournament are going to probably go by the wayside. Because there's been some other things brewing lately.
Yeah, LC, that cloak is something, isn't it?
It is.
Tyler says that he has to guess Chris Jr. and the winner of this match will both be entrant number 1 in their respective chamber matches. Chris went through a war, and I'm sure this will be a war as well. They'll already be banged up going into the six-pack challenge tonight.
Yeah. It's probably going to shake out that way.
That's a risk you run when you don't win your matches. You have to win your match. Every match is important. It's not like some other sports entertainment companies that where winning is not important. Winning is actually important here, and that's why you have to win your matches.
Absolutely. And if not, then you're going to get yourself double booked on a night and maybe end up putting yourself in a really hard spot to win yourself a title shot.
Yep. When you don't win, it's all an uphill climb.
Jenny is, of course, cheering on her fellow Iconic.
Yes, definitely. I would imagine Jules is cheering on her partner as well. The Brit Squad.
They're only hoping they win. That way, they're wore down for the six-pack challenge match tonight. That way, they're not the first one into the match in the elimination chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no friends in professional wrestling. It's only acquaintances. It's all about championships.
All about winning.
So yeah, if it was my best friend, I would be rooting for him to win too. That way I could beat him a little bit later on.
Yeah, I'm sure you know all your friends' moves much better than your enemies.
Exactly right. very violent young lady.
Yes, very true. She likes to fight. That's the bottom line. She just loves getting in brawls and fights. Chaos is her friend.
And she lets that chaos get her into trouble sometimes. If she can channel it, she can definitely be the top woman in this division. I really feel that.
Like she might like trouble though.
She does. She likes trouble way too much, and that's why she's not. That's the reason why she's wrestling in a tiebreaker match now instead of sitting in the back and catering, watching the tiebreaker match.
That might be partly Raven's problem too. Too into trouble.
Seems like we got a lot of people in the league here that really like to fight, so makes for some good matches.
Reed dominated early. Going for a quick pin. Too early.
Barely a 1.
Tyler's asking Jules how Athena feels about Violet getting this last chance to enter the chamber.
Hey, what's up, King? Welcome.
How you doing, King?
It's a very good way to look at things from Athena.
Reed going for it all.
Oh,
She drilled him too.
Yeah, she did. 2 count.
2 count. That's just a setup for the one-winged angel. I'm sure in here she's looking for it right now.
Uh-oh.
Raven's in trouble.
Unless she can reverse herself out of this.
Setting it up. One-winged angel. Could that do it?
Dang.
3.
Wow.
It's a quick match.
There you have it.
Violet
Much better off than Chris Jr. is tonight. Violet got this match over nice and quick. Chris had a much longer match.
That's a real surprise because Raven is really tough.
Yep.
But
That's not here tonight.
it's like I said, when Violet decides she wants to put it all together, she really can.
Wow, what a match. Hey, what's up, Emma? Just in time to see your Violet win her first match of the night. She's got another match coming up a little bit later on. She just qualified to get into the Elimination Chamber with this win. So congratulations to Violet Reed. Nice. That was good timing. I hear a Brit Squad chant going on there. Alright, guys, I think you'll still be able to hear us. I'm going to put it.
We've still got 4 big matches tonight. Seems to be some tension in the Brit Squad.
And just because some of these guys aren't in the six-pack challenge tonight doesn't mean their matches doesn't count to anything. Their matches will count in the ratings and in the rankings. So wins are important. I can't emphasize that enough. I actually think the Brit squad will implode on each other tonight.
Oh, you think so?
I think they will. I think they'll implode. I think if Raven would have won that match, I think that her and JJ would have worked together. But because it's the Brits, but because it's the Brits will implode on themselves. Because we seen it last week where they almost imploded on themselves. If it wasn't for Meg Thomas running in and taking the chair away from Athena, who knows what type of match we would have had tonight.
That's a very good point.
Exactly.
Emma says that Violet used the last of the tea, and she deserves to be down.
Emmett, I don't know if that's how you solve issues in the UK. All I know was that fighting is one thing, but whenever the fight is over and your sister goes out and grabs a chair and gets ready to beat you some more, that's a little bit more than a fight.
I understand fights about tea. That's serious business.
Yeah, there's some contempt there. You might ought to look over your shoulder.
All right, so next matchup, Nocturne versus The Whisper with his manager Morningstar.
It's basically a Chikara special.
And here we go. Yes.
It's a big match for both these guys. Both of them come in with a lot of fanfare, but neither one of them have really performed up to expectations yet.
Tonight we'll see one of these guys is going to be a breakout star.
Stop, Sammy. God dang.
So what's everyone's thoughts on the first two matches?
I'm a little worried about Chris Jr. myself. I think he went way too long in his match. I'm worried he might not have enough left for the last match of the night.
Yeah, it was quite a match.
I think Violet will be much better off with her much shorter match. Should have lots of stamina left.
Yeah, I agree. She barely broke a sweat.
Tyler had asked if there were any comments on Meg coming to Violet's aid and chasing off Athena. Emma thinks she's a little mental, but she did help fix the electric one. Very good with a toolbox.
What's up there, BDT? Welcome.
I agree, Tyler. I do think that Violet is much better off right now than Chris Jr. is.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Thank you for those, Tyler. Definitely give those two a follow if you're not following them already. BDT hosts a E-Federation, and Emma's doing the 100 Baby Challenge in The Sims right now. Always good streams.
Sounds like a lot of babies.
Yep.
It's too many babies. This Nocturne's definitely a creepy one, but until he starts winning matches, this creepiness just kind of doesn't count for anything.
He's too busy being terrifying to win.
He definitely has that terrifying thing down. Oh yes, good fun. Always good fun here.
Nothing but fun allowed.
Nocturne's ready, saying, "Bring it on, let's go."
You know, Tyler, while I am close with him, I don't know what he has planned. He's very secretive. So he could be planning any number of surprise attacks, or maybe he's going to go after David King himself. Very unpredictable.
Here comes the whisper. This guy needs to win in a bad sort of way.
Yep, absolutely he does. He's the man of few words, but he needs to start being a man of some more action.
He's really had trouble with the bigger competitors here in the SPWF.
That's true. He has been paired up against some of our biggest competitors here.
Yeah, that big.
Probably not his best place to shine.
He did have that big surprise win over John Stevenson, but ever since then it's been loss after loss after loss, and he really needs to win in a bad way. Both these guys do, really.
Absolutely.
Nocturne starting off fast.
Wow. Didn't waste any time.
Flying head scissors. Wow, package pile driver already.
He got
Signature maneuvers.
Morningstar trying to fire up the crowd.
Tyler wants to know who.
Dude.
Holy
shit.
Holy cow.
Wow. Nocturne, quick, fast, and in a hurry, disposes of the whisper. Package pile driver off the man.
That was wild.
Nocturne not messing around. Did he hear what I had to say about it? Is that what it was? Did I motivate him in any way?
I think he might have. I think he was.
He was listening.
He was listening.
Well, don't come up here, buddy. Don't make me go to the back and get David.
Maybe he's after David now, as we speak.
David said David's not scared of a fight.
That doesn't seem much phases David. So our next match.
Tyler, I've got David watching my back. I'm not worried. You know when you got the champ watching your back, you don't worry about much.
Dwight Fairfield
He
versus
brings up a
Matt
very good
Montgomery.
point. Would David actually defend anyone?
He would defend me. I don't know what Meg told you, Elsie, but David would defend me. Me and David are friends. Never mind what Meg told you. Meg's about as crazy as what he is. Two newcomers here. Fairfield and Montgomery. Falls Count anywhere, right? Montgomery might have to pull this guy out of the locker.
Who knows where
What
he's
makes you
going to
think
end
that
up?
Dwight might be hiding?
He'll be hiding somewhere, I'm sure.
Now, do you think that Dwight was hiding in the locker, or did someone put him in the locker?
Well, he was hiding in there.
Good night, Emma.
Dwight was made
Good night,
by...
Emma.
Good night, Emma. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Dwight was made by Raven, and Matt Montgomery was made by Ty's Dilly. Our very own Allie.
Yeah, I heard that Fairfield there used to deliver pizzas. I don't know how true that is.
I think he's dabbled in a lot of different things. Some failed
I feel
management
like Dwight
jobs.
is one of those jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, pretty much. What in the world? I've never liked this guy.
Yeah, Chris, you're just not a fan of Dwight, are you?
I am not. He doesn't look okay, Jules. Cowering in the corner like that.
Elsie says that Dwight's not exactly what you'd have in mind for a sports entertainer.
Very true, but somehow yet he made it here.
Jenny's pretty sure it's because Dwight has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, David told me a story about Dwight that all Dwight likes to do is hide in lockers, and while everybody else does all the work. So I don't know how true that is. I know David's told me some crazy things, but just judging by what I see Dwight do in the ring, he can't be far. David can't be wrong about this guy.
Tyler brings up a very good point. Dwight seems scared, unbalanced, and unhinged, but a scared fighter might be a very dangerous fighter. Wow, it's Dwight Sean Spears.
I don't know. Look at Dwight run already. And he get back in the ring.
Tyler wants to know what David's opinion on Dwight is.
David don't like him, but then again, David don't like very many people. It's he says Dwight is a coward. He calls Dwight a coward, and Dwight doesn't pull his weight in anything.
Wow. Dropped the leg on that bottom rope.
Big leg drop right there, yeah, from Montgomery. Montgomery looking for it all right early on.
And no one
And
home.
missed it.
Oof.
Pool was empty.
These guys keep countering each other. Did he just dead hard?
He did. It's dead hard out of the way.
That's what it looked like. Strong uppercut to Matt from Dwight. Oh, and a knee in the face.
Yeah, Montgomery's not having any of that stuff.
Did he just do a cartwheel?
He did.
What the hell? Blocked him again.
This Montgomery guy.
Taking him to the midsection.
Elsie, why is Meg letting this little schlub boss her around?
Meg says that Dwight's a bit bossy. Thinks he's always the leader.
If the leader hides in the locker, then I guess he is.
Maybe we're seeing it all wrong, and maybe we see it as a locker, but to him it's like the office. He does all of his best work in there, and then he comes out and he's a strong,
Dude buster.
leader.
And a 2 count.
Montgomery's kick out.
And who the heck wrestles in a tie? I mean, come on.
Really crazy people.
And remember, this is false count anywhere, so these guys can take it right out of the ring. He missed with the kick.
Sam, you better be careful if you keep saying bad things about Meg. Wouldn't want Elsie
Hey,
to get out.
hey, the words I say is what David King says. I personally have nothing against Meg.
Oh, dang, he threw him into the post. That could break some
No,
ribs
I don't
there.
know that I saw much in Dwight except for maybe desperation. The poor guy seemed like he needed an outlet, and I thought this might be a good place to bring him in, let him spend some energy.
Montgomery with a big win.
There you go. Man, Montgomery pulling it off tonight. Pinned him out on the pallets.
Jules.
Good night, Jules.
Good night, Jules. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Jenny brings up a good point. Dwight's always looking to prove himself.
Prove himself by hiding in a locker. I don't know what kind of proving that does.
That night, I see.
Either way, that's a big win for Montgomery. He needed to win after his debut loss last week, so he needed to win this week to get back on track and climb that ladder a little bit. And Fairfield is
I think we're missing a match.
down at the bottom of the pile, hiding in the locker.
2.
What he's used to doing.
Oh, right. Okay. I forgot about that one. Okay. All right. So this next matchup is the first of 2 6-person matches to determine who comes in first and who gets to come in last in our elimination chamber next week.
So is the first elimination coming in first, and whoever wins is coming in last?
Yep, whoever gets pinned is
Yeah,
coming in
it's-
first, and whoever pins them is coming in last.
Yes.
Okay.
So whoever wins these matches have a major advantage going into Overcooked and the elimination chamber.
So we've got JJ versus Athena versus Carol, Kat, Meg Thomas, and Ravenstorm won her spot. Violet Reed won her spot in here against Ravenstorm just earlier tonight.
Ooh, JJ's alternate gear.
Yeah, I always randomize them and let them pick. Let the computer pick.
Kathleen assures us that whether Kat comes in first or last, she'll be taking her belt home.
Confident talk by the champ there.
Tyler's looking forward to seeing how the Brit squad interacts, as well as Meg.
Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of history there, especially recently, last week. I know that the champ's been talking a pretty big game since she won the belt, but we'll see how she backs it up in this match and in the Elimination Chamber at Overcooked next week. Kind of like we get a little preview here tonight.
This match is going to be crazy. We've got the Brick Squad, Crazy Meg Thomas, the champ who likes to talk a lot of smack. Nick Carroll's a wild card, and you have JJ. JJ might be the most athletic female in this match.
Oh, absolutely. A few tough breaks. She would have had the belt. She's been doing a lot of winning since then, so she's definitely got her sights zeroed in on the champ and taking that belt away from her.
Definitely looking forward to seeing what my fellow Iconic is up to tonight. Hopefully it's nothing but victory.
Everyone here is pretty matched, but if I had to pick a favorite for this match, it's probably JJ.
Tyler wants to know who Kat is most concerned about going into her title defense.
Very good question, Tyler.
Really good question.
She's coming out looking ready for a fight this week.
Yeah, this is my wild card in this match. Because Carol Marie has been really good. Had one loss that hurt her along the way, but other than that, she's been really good. So she's definitely a wild card in this match.
Yep, definitely. It's Kari, Tyler. Athena Kari, Kari. Yeah, those eyes were definitely intense looking here tonight. She's on a mission. Nobody wants to be coming in first in an Elimination Chamber match.
Kathleen assures us that Kat views all the women as equals in the chamber, so she is equally concerned about all of them.
Yeah, I'd feel better about Kat in this match if she didn't have that. If she didn't take the loss she did last week.
That's true. She's coming off of a very difficult defeat. Maybe she won't be able to come back from it.
I hear she was just resting up for this week's match and next week's match.
Hi, Elsie.
Bye, Elsie. We'll see you later.
See you later, Elsie. Thanks for stopping in. The Ninja Megan Thomas. Interesting looking ninja, huh? She sure fights like one, though.
She's very, very tough and very hard to pin. She escapes. She seems to escape pinfalls a lot.
Yep.
And don't let her go up top and do that backflip into a stomp. That's devastating.
Yes, very true.
Still too big. He put both in his mouth so I could get it. It's supposed to be 23. So I'm getting it.
I think Meg might be one of the scariest competitors that we have. We just can't really trust her, and we don't really know what's going on in that head of hers.
If Meg was a little bit more consistent, I would say she'd be a favorite tonight.
I feel like she's got a lot going on in that head of hers. I think that might be the consistency issue.
It makes her a wild card, no doubt.
Interested to see who Violet goes after as soon as this bell rings. Does she go after Athena, or do her and Athena work together to try to wear down some of these other competitors to go at it themselves?
Hard to say what she's thinking. She's just going to go for the closest person and start swinging.
Yeah, that's most likely what's going to happen.
She wants to fight and wants to fight as quickly as she can.
In both of these matches tonight, it might be in their best interest to end it early, to try to end it early at least, because you never know what will happen coming out of these matches. Somebody could get banged up and you lose your chance in the Elimination Chamber, and who knows when you get another title shot again.
Very true.
I think the longer that these matches go, the worse off these girls are for next week.
Violet took it right to the champ. Meg and Athena are going at it while JJ and Carol Marie do battle.
It's too much action to call in the ring right now.
And I'm telling you. Athena and Meg took it out of the ring now. The champ up there taunting on the second rope. And now they're out of the ring.
Tyler's hoping to get some words with JJ to see if Jenny has any insight as to what the last entry would mean for JJ.
Now we've got Athena and Carol in the ring. Carol going for the pinfall. Not quite yet. Oh, Meg just got bounced off the stairs.
It's going to take a little bit of luck and a lot of skill for one of these ladies to win this match tonight.
Absolutely it is.
I think one of the most important points about this match is pinfalls can only happen in the ring. With four of these girls on the outside, you can't win it out there.
No, you definitely can't, but you certainly can lose it out there.
You can definitely lose it on the outside of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Carol and JJ kind of were double teaming Meg for a minute. No, no, no. That was almost disaster, wasn't it?
Almost bad. You're right, Jenny. It would be a great shot for JJ to come in last. Let everyone else beat the hell out of each other, come in last, stay well rested. It's a good plan for JJ.
The champ trying to get Athena to submit. JJ's not having any of it. Hardly recognize JJ in the new outfit. Look at Meg go for the pin.
So much better.
Wow. Is there someone missing? Hey,
That
there's
brings up a good point.
Carol was
The
laying
Brit
out there.
Squad crossed out.
Couldn't even see her. Uh-oh. She's going up top, and she misses.
Yeah, the Brit squad's kind of keeping to themselves right now.
Yep. JJ taking it to the champ. Oh, she reversed
Meg
it.
ever the scavenger, always looking for the hatch, spawn, and always looking to steal a win. That is definitely Meg Zemo.
Only two of them left in the ring right
If you
now.
win tonight, they win this match, it's definitely a steal. They're definitely stealing it for sure.
Absolutely.
With all this craziness going on.
I don't know, Violet. She wants it bad. Her second match of the night.
Violet going up top. She's looking for that coup de grace.
Again, she missed from
Out
the
of the
top.
way. She missed it. Meg is all over it too. Now Meg looking for her version of it.
Uh-oh.
Could not be good.
Oh, and Meg landed hers.
And she drilled it. She drilled it. Referee's counting.
Carol Marie broke it up, or that could have been it right there.
Broke it up. That could have been. I think that was it.
Uh-oh.
And it got broke up.
Carol's setting up for something here. Wow.
Going for the cover. And it's broken up. Oh, famous shirt right there from JJ.
Will that be enough?
Carol rolled out of harm's way. Can't pin her on the floor.
JJ just clearing house there. Champ gets back in quick though. Here she goes with the submission move again. Forget what it's called.
He's won matches with this in the past.
Oh!
At the torture rack, and he gets turned into a famouser. Now it's just JJ.
Meg's coming back in though. Meg missed. Carol punched the ref and took him out.
Oh,
What was
down.
she thinking?
Ref bump. Nobody there to count 3 now.
Is this the time when we're going to start seeing people cheat? Ref is down.
She's calling for the tag? What in the world is Meg doing?
Meg's gone crazy.
Oh.
I told you she's crazy. Crucifix bomb.
So much action going on in here. Another
He's
famous.
calling shenanigans on this one. At least the ref is back up.
Yeah.
He seems to have recovered nicely. Meg is begging to respect the point.
Man, I really need my secretary here.
Why did Carol just try to take a shortcut right there? She tried to use the ropes to beat the champ. Looking replay, she sure did. That's the champ and Carol.
Carol with the backbreaker. Looks like Violet's stirring. Wow.
Nice reversal.
The champ reversed it. Carol reversed it right back.
It's a torture rack backbreaker. No, it's the neck breaker.
Sammy!
It's the setup.
No one in the ring now.
Not a single person in the ring.
Fight is spilled to the outside. It's a Donnybrook.
Meg tried to trip the champ up, but missed. Oh.
Oh, that could do it. That could do it right there.
One of these other girls have something to say about that. Or 3 of them.
Yeah, they all come in and broke it up.
The Brit Squad is definitely ganging up on JJ.
Yep. Oh.
The Brit Squad is definitely back on the same page
And
at
the
least.
champ, look at this. Wow.
Oh.
Interrupted that move
Suplex
from
off
Violet
the top rope.
and just destroyed her. Oh, and Violet reversing that.
Violet dumping the champ over the top rope. Meg missing the springboard drop kick.
Yeah, JJ did a good job of deflecting that. Oh, she didn't
Beginning
deflect
to
that.
think that the Brit Squad is definitely teaming with Mag at this point.
Looks like the champ's about to get one wing angel there.
Oh, that could do it. That could do it.
I don't have to Athena has anything to say about it. Uh-oh. I thought the 2 sisters were going to go out of there for a second. The ref down again.
Poor ref,
Yeah.
man. I hope he's getting a bonus.
This ref needs to learn how to get out of the way.
Yeah, well, when you got 6 competitors plus you in the ring, it can be tough.
Sometimes it's hard to get out of the way.
There's that neck breaker again.
Tyler says that maybe Meg is like the voice of reason that keeps the Brit squad on the same page.
Perhaps so.
Seems that way, Tyler.
As sisters, they're bound to squabble.
Champ over the top rope again.
Let's go, ref. Do your job. Get him back in the ring.
He doesn't even know what to do. He's just watching all the action.
Overwhelmed. That poor man.
The champ into the post.
Yeah, champ. Eat the post right there. Eat the post again.
Athena throwing Carol
AJ,
back
at
into
this
the
point,
ring.
I'm feeling like none of these girls are going to be well enough to be in the chamber next week.
Well, this match has been going on for quite a while. It's the second time the controller shut off. This is a heck of a battle. You gotta remember, all these ladies gotta fight next week in the Elimination Chamber. They're wearing themselves down. Meg going up top again. Oh!
You need to think that none of them will be
Wow.
Wow. Amazing. Could have taken the champ out of commission right there.
It looked like she was setting up on Violet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But she turned her attention to the champ. And
She's
she's
gonna
going
give
back
the champ
up.
another one.
Yep, she's going back up on the champ.
Wow.
And she drilled it again.
Second time.
That could do it. That could do it. Nope.
Not if any of these other ladies have anything to say about it.
Did he think she Kobe'd?
Yep, she did. Carol getting back into the ring now, finally. Sammy, buddy. Oof. Oh, and there you have it. Unbelievable. Violet Reed just pinned Carol Marie.
Wow. That was quick, and that's what it'll have to take in this match, and she did it.
Amazing.
Violet with a very good night, winning the qualifying match to get into it, and then becoming the number 6 entrant in the Elimination Chamber. That's a heck of a night for that young lady.
That is
Really good thing
amazing.
that Violet's match earlier was so short. She had enough left to really pull out a victory here.
Absolutely. Wonder if we can see a repeat of that in our next match. Violet Reed wins, coming in last at the Elimination Chamber next week, and Carol Marie has to come in first.
Carol Marie will be the number 1 entrant in the Elimination Chamber match. That's not a spot any of these ladies wanted to be in.
Nope, definitely not. That is wild.
Like you guys said, winning is very important, and someone has to be in the first spot. So only makes sense that the one that loses has to take that spot.
Oh, looks like Raven Storm has something to say.
Always have something to say, let's be honest.
You have eyes on the screen? Hey, Raven, are you watching the screen share or no?
I am.
Uh, would you like to read the role of Raven Storm?
No, it's too small.
Okay.
It's on my phone.
All right, no problem. I'll do my best. And I didn't set this one up, guys. It was automatically set up, so I have no idea what she's about to say.
Went down to cause trouble, I'm sure.
Or is she going to give an excuse for her loss earlier to Violet Reed?
We don't make excuses.
Silence. I'm done playing games around here. It's time to let every woman in the Sweets Potatoes know who calls the shots. And I'm about to do that right here, right now. Everyone in the back knows better than to mess with me, yet there's a particular superstar that has been running her mouth far too much and far too often. I've had just about enough of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Valerie, I've finally had enough of you. Get down to this ring right now, or so help me. There's going to be hell of a lot of trouble. I'll give you the count of 10 to walk your ass out here. 1, 2, 10. Dang.
She means
She wanted to count to 10 the moment Billy got online.
she means business.
All right.
I like that Raven had time to change her gear after a match.
Yeah. Here comes Valerie the Vampire. Thanks, Sweets Potato Universe, for the amazing response. It's always great coming out here to such fanfare, but there's something serious I've got to say to the woman standing in that ring. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to goad me into a fight. Come at me and make a name for yourself. I see it. Okay, I know you're upset out here, so let me explain what happened. See, I was watching you talk backstage. You were going on about something, and it was so boring I fell asleep and sleepwalked my way out here to the ring. Good thing the Sweet Potato Universe made some noise and woke me up. That could have been embarrassing. Look, this little back and forth is cute and all, but enough is enough. All you're doing is pissing me off, and you don't want to know what happens when I'm really pissed off. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her, Raven. You don't have to. You don't have the verbal or physical talent to match up to me. Ah, shit. I missed the rest of it. Two of the greatest women in the sweet potato facing off to prove who's the best of the best. Where do I sign? I'll take you on anytime, any place. Damn, sounds like they're setting up for a match at the pay-per-view, aren't they?
That's what it looks like.
Jeez. There's one thing being in this business has taught me. It's that people make the most noise are the last ones you need to worry about. You're making a lot of noise, but I'm not sweating you one bit. And that's enough of the words. These two going at it again.
No, stop with these two. They just can't stay away from each other.
No, that's true. I mean, that's what happens when you attack someone backstage before the tournament.
I don't even know what you're implying.
Can't these two just learn how to get along?
No.
I don't think they can.
You don't do getting along.
I do believe there's going to be an anything goes or no holds barred match for these two at Overcooked.
Maybe that will be the end of this feud. They'll finally put it to rest.
Right, hopefully so. Wow. Just beating each other up here.
Tyler's calling for security and no one was coming.
Oh! There, the ref came down and getting away.
Finally, there we go.
What was that ref doing back there? Using the bathroom?
I have no idea what was going on there. But, wow. Wow. That was interesting. And now for the main event. The 6-man match to determine who enters first and last in the Elimination Chamber for the men next week. Very true, Tyler. Whole lot of talent stepping into the ring here right now. It's going to be one hell of a match. Not that I need to ask, but Shane, who are you thinking is going to pull out the win on this match?
It's hard to say who's going to pull out the win in this match, but of course I've got to go with my friend David.
There you go.
David is undefeated in singles competition here in the SPWF. Until somebody beats him, I'm always going to bet on him.
There you go.
I don't know that I would count this as a singles matchup, though. There is a lot going on here, and there's a lot of opportunity for David to not be able to pull off a victory.
Very true. I have a feeling that Chris Jr. is going to have quite the target on his back, having such a drag-out match earlier against Demon Storm. He's going to have to be the weak link that everyone's going to be looking to go after.
Liam had a really good match a week or two ago as well, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah, he's the top guy. He's the number one contender for the belt. He's the top guy.
You would think he has quite the target on his back as well.
Very true. It ought to be an exciting match, to say the least.
Now I know David's not scared of anybody because he's seen a lot and has been through a lot and really doesn't care about fighting 1 or 5 of these guys. But the guy that really worries me in this match is Whiteload, because he is so athletic and so very big. He's scary how good he can be.
Absolutely. I mean, 586 pounds, and the way he moves is unbelievable.
Behold the king of kings. There he is.
Oh, look
I
at
was
that.
expecting the same kind of chaos as the last match, but he also knows David thrives in the chaos. He knows how to pick his spot amongst the craziness. So he's looking forward to this match, I'm assuming.
Absolutely. I really do think the advantage goes to the champ in this match. But 5 other guys, I think, want to prove me wrong.
You're very right there.
It's like he's getting a little gray in his beard.
Yeah, I'm assuming that has something to do with electrocution, something about generators.
Yeah, he told me he had to become an electrician while he was away for some reason. I still can't make heads or tails of what he says. And some of the stuff he says is it just can't happen. It's unreal.
Maybe he should see a doctor about all that.
He says he don't need a doctor. He knows what he saw. This John Stevenson guy has been rather impressive ever since the tournament. He's undefeated since the tournament. Ever since the Whisper knocked him off in the first round of that tournament, he's been undefeated. So he could be a wild card in this match.
Yep. He didn't have a good showing against Whisper, and then the match versus Chris Jr., he didn't look very good. But he did pull out the win, and now he hasn't lost since.
Jenny wants to know if maybe David King could see a nurse instead of a doctor.
He don't like nurses either. He said the nurses tried to put a bag over his head.
Shocking.
No, that's the doctor.
Yeah, I'm aware. The nurse is working with the doctor.
And a lot of the gray hairs in David King's ears.
James Wolfe. Still don't know a heck of a lot about this guy. All I know is he's been pretty tough since he's been in here.
Calls himself
Jenny
the Alpha.
thinks that, Jenny thinks that David's friend Maggle should be able to persuade him to visit a nurse or a doctor.
Well, you know, Maggle has issues. And they're not really friends. It's just, you know, they're kind of acquaintances. And, you know, but You know,
Seem to run around the same circles a lot.
they run. Yeah, they do run the same circles a lot. You know, they're kind of seeing the same place, but you know, they're not really friends. No, they're more acquaintances than they are anything.
If you remember last week,
couldn't convince him anything. He don't trust Mackle.
if you remember last week, this guy made a plea to the crowd and a promise to the crowd that he was turning over a new leaf and wanted to get on their good side. So we'll see how he does with that.
He just wanting attention from the crowd. He just wants their adulation. He's no different. All right, here comes this showboat.
This guy, the number one contender for the belt, he's got the most points right now, beside the champ.
Jenny wants to know if they run in the same circles or if they're being run in circles.
Both. They do both. They run in the same circles and they both run in circles. Talk about a showboat.
Yep. Comes storming out from the dressing room. It's not even his own.
He stole it.
Wonder what happened to the guy who used to occupy it.
Heard he retired.
The 586-pound luchador. Wow.
The biggest luchador on the planet. Mr.
Yeah.
Wide Load Ramirez.
Sporting the Superman tattoo. Welcome back, Carol. This ought to be quite a match.
Should be a great match.
Jenny is pretty sure that Wide Load ate the other luchadors.
I'm pretty sure. All I know is I hope he's paying for his own pyro and his own entrance, because each entrance costs about $25,000 to do with all the pyro and smoke and everything.
Yeah, on our shoestring budget, I tell all the superstars they're on their own with that. And I don't know if he's stealing them or what, but we're not paying him enough to be able to afford it on his own. That's for sure.
He might have some friends that he's getting it hot from.
Maybe he's independently wealthy and he's just doing this lucha thing for fun.
Hey, maybe so.
And here comes the winner of our first match tonight. And how much did that match take out of him? Those other 5 guys are going to be gunning for Chris.
Yep, surprised he's not limping a little more.
He's not showing he's hurt.
Putting on that tough front to not show his other competitors he's weak.
He's going to have to. He's going to have to put on front for these guys.
Can't let them know that he's injured.
He's going to have to take them to task, too.
You never know if David King's running deer stock or anything. A wounded animal. And he says we have so many technicians in this bed that they have to be able to rig a few generators to make some cheap pyro.
I hope it's cheap pyro.
As long as it's not coming out of the show's pocket, I don't care what they do. Ooh,
And here we go.
Liam taking it to Chris Jr. right away. Wolf throws David King right on out of the ring. He wants to show the champ what he's got. The champ has an answer for him.
Yep. David's getting right back to him. Backbreaker.
Two guys get back in the ring, two guys go out. Liam and Chris Jr. just exchanging blow after blow, back and forth.
Any time will the ref be taken out during this match? Tyler can only imagine the tantrum David will throw if he ends up having to go in first.
Oh,
Well, David's already thrown a tantrum
Oh,
at this match
spear.
because David feels he doesn't have to be in this match. He feels like the champ should come in at number 6, irregardless of what anyone says. But I reassured him it's just another chance for him to go out and show how good he actually is. And the biggest piece of advice I give him was just not to lose the match. If he loses the match, then his title reign is in major jeopardy.
It's got to be a big concern of him here. He really, really loves that belt.
Afraid he's letting it go to his head a little bit. So he said he had to get new entrance music to make everybody take notice of him. He says the new music suits him.
Liam going for the pin.
Champion
Champ's
to
not
break it
having
up.
any of it. Man, these guys are just all going at it. You wrote down who got pinned and who pinned, right?
They're all over the place. There's
All
so much
holding up that from across the bar.
and keep track of it.
Yeah, it's chaos.
It is. It absolutely is.
David's taking a breather on the outside, trying to just avoid that chaos for the moment.
Ooh. Chris Jr. putting up a fight in there anyway. Trying. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, David's setting up.
Oh, and Chris
Oh,
Jr.
he missed
blocked
the boot.
it.
He missed the boot. Chris Jr. blocked it, seen it coming.
When he reversed Chris Jr. now.
I feel like David might hate Liam almost as much as Shane does.
Yeah, maybe right.
No. No, David does not like Liam.
All
It's
6
the hair.
guys in the ring
It's
again.
the hair that David does not like.
There's our 10-minute notification. Match has been going on for 10 minutes. Wow.
Go like 25.
James just picked up that nearly 600-pound man and
Oh,
slammed him to the ground like
gosh.
nothing.
He went right for Dave.
Liam kicks out at the last
Liam
second.
kicked out last second. James Wolfe was looking to go up top, and Stevenson cut him off. That's just Stevenson and Quinn.
Now he's looking to steal one here in the middle of the ring.
Everyone else is on the outside. They're not even paying attention.
Uh-oh.
Instead, he's going to tie him up, kick him in the bum.
Yeah, he is. Swift kick in the ass. Don't really know how much that can do, but the humiliation factor's got to be big on that. Yep, no one broke that up. Quinn kicked that off himself. 2 3/4.
Everyone else is coming to save him.
David throwing the big guy back in the ring.
I feel like while the women had a lot of allegiances and teams in them, this is just an all-out battle. No one is friends here.
Agreed.
Yeah, none of these guys like each other.
Everybody's stomping on the champ. Chris had him in that lock, and Liam and Wide Load are stomping on him. Definitely has a target on his back.
Liam's going after David.
Yep.
Well, every guy in this match knows how important it is to make the champ come in first.
Very true.
True.
Just swing and a miss. Another swing. Look at them. Wow. Liam just got slammed down to the mat. Wow. It's a mess of guys all right next to each other. Oh, Chris Jr. was winding up for something, and David King had no part of it. Uh-oh. He's taking quite a punishing tonight. He's still fighting back, though. Chris dropped the leg on the champ. Now he's pandering to the crowd. What the? What is he
Better
doing?
get on the champ, big guy.
Yeah, see, that's what you get. Let the champ get his composure just for those few seconds.
Roll him into that false sense of security.
Yep.
So that's what I'm talking about. Wide load right there. You can't handle him. He's too big.
Yep.
The monster.
Chris Jr. taking a shot at him now. Reversed.
Oh, somebody got busted open in the ring.
Yep, saw that.
Who is it?
Can't tell. Chris Jr. might be bleeding from his head. Whoa. Wide Load just went over the top rope.
Wide load just took a tumble. And Stevenson, oh boy, Stevenson missed a kick. Northern Light suplex. No,
Picking up immediately.
Uh-oh.
a famous.
Famous or to Chris Jr.
That's the hell out of there.
Out of the ring.
Countered by Liam. Ooh, and a kick in the face to Stevens.
My boat's back up.
Champ's back in it.
Liam got himself in a bad spot there. Ripped down off there.
Got an eye race by the champ.
Ooh, needed a face
Wide
of
load
the
was
champ.
Wide load was looking for something and completely missed it.
Yep. Shouldn't that be a pin? Uh-oh. Wide load breaks it up. James Wolfe missed. Christian, you're trying to steal one.
King hooking up wide load. Drilled him with it.
Submission real quick, huh?
Yeah, everything changes in a hurry.
Wide load is now busted open from the douchey DDT.
Wow. Everybody's gonna end up with scars from this, and then they have a battle next week yet. That's even worse. They're trying. Coding won't let them finish.
Over there real quick after that one. Don't want any part of the shaft. Leave him.
Oh man,
Wide load with a stink face. Oh man, that's
that,
terrible.
that is so terrible. That is, wow.
Liam rightfully upset about that one.
He showed his displeasure right
upset.
away.
They are good brothers. Aren't they, John?
That's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Chris working the leg of James now.
Not AJ and
They were just hanging out outside watching the action.
AJ. AJ Styles does.
That's probably the smartest thing he could do right now. Just kind of hang out there.
Yeah, I think he got that advice from his manager last week during his match.
Listen to me. No, listen. The good brothers are Luke Gallows and
Chris still working that leg of James. He breaks up the pin attempt there. Uh-oh.
Liam is just running some wide load out there.
The champ taking it to wide low. Ooh.
Champ dropped wide load.
Oh no, here we go with the pin attempt. Wow.
Oh, wow. James Wolfe gets the 6th spot.
James Wolfe
King does not
pinned
look amused.
John Stevenson for the win. John will be coming in first. James will be coming in last. What
Where
a
does that leave the champ?
random spot.
Champ's random spot for the champ.
The rest of the guys all have random spots determined by the chamber. That
I
is
like good
wild.
brothers too, Jenny.
And AJ Styles' club, yes. After Finn Balor left, then it became AJ Styles' club.
St. John Stevenson lost.
John Stevenson lost. James Wolfe won.
David King did not win.
Wild.
He get beat.
A very wild show tonight.
You're right, Tyler. Wolf is living up to that alpha name.
Absolutely, he was. So, with that, another show concluded. Had lots of fun, guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out and stopping in. Thank you very much, Raven, for being our guest chat liaison here.
Anytime.
Thank you for co-commentating, Shane. Much appreciated.
Oh, anytime. Anytime.
Well, you all have a good night, and we will see you next week.